PMG LLC.
I'm the captain. When I fly by, niggas really know what's happening. No capping. Keep my brim low, got my money up, damn right, no slacking. Hey, what you say? You looking for me? I've been on that road, I'll be back in a week. You know I don't slay. I'm chasing that pay. You ain't talking no money, get out of my way.
Yeah, we back at it. Major Key Podcast, presented by PMG LLC. Back in the building with the homie Mach.
Shit,
and the
y'all
homie
right,
Kuba,
though.
man. What's
AKA
good, homie?
The Movement. Let's get it,
AKA
man.
the what?
You know
AKA
I'm
the what?
back. AKA The Movement.
Movement.
The boy's back.
Man, it's been a minute since you've been up here. You gotta let the
Yeah.
world know where you been, homie.
All
Like,
right,
what's
man,
good?
you know what I mean? Realigning my life, getting shit together with the kids, the fam, everything, in order. But,
Get
I'm
with the
here.
person.
I'm back. Back to the fam.
You
Word.
said
Let's get
seasons
this work.
change, seasons change,
Opening
You gotta come with what it come with, huh?
opening up Major Key with a fall edition. Let's get it.
Let's get it, man. But yeah, in the meantime, in between time, we had a lot of interviews up here, man.
Yeah, I seen, man. My guy's been working, man.
We
Let's
gotta
get
keep it afloat.
My guy's been
We gotta
working.
keep it afloat. You have to go over the mic to clap him up.
Yeah.
Listen, we gotta keep it afloat, man. That's what it's about.
Facts,
PMG
facts.
LLC, we can't stop with the content. So, but eventually we was gonna come back to
The
this.
grind never stops, man. We family. This is from top.
From the top, from the bottom to the top, man.
From the bottom to the
Let's
top.
get money, man. But yeah, man,
get
Mach, what's
it.
good though? What you been up to, Mach? How was your week like?
It was beautiful.
Yeah?
I seen the sunshine.
You seen the sunshine, Mach?
Let's get it. Hey, but it was a nice couple weather. We've been riding.
Yeah.
Bikes and everything, so.
On a dirt bike, not only Mach,
yeah,
he
so
rides
definitely
the
pop
street
out.
bikes. He rides the dirt bikes
Yeah,
too.
pop out.
Quads.
You know what I'm saying? We supposed to actually be doing something for Mischief Night, riding. So everybody got
Mischief Night
dirt bikes, street bikes, pop out, you know what I'm saying? Pop out with your bike. We all supposed to be riding.
Bang,
You know what
bang.
I'm saying? Instead of I think it's a good thing, you know what I'm saying? People out here, you know what I'm saying, riding bikes and instead of playing with, things ain't
Playing with the
for-
toys.
Playing with the toy, you gotta put them down.
Playing with the big boy
at
toys,
end
not
of
the
day, I
street
think
toys.
It's a good thing, for the. It's the people stay out of trouble. Show love, though.
yeah.
But, we on Major Key, baby.
Major Key Podcast presented
Major
by
Key.
PNG LLC. We're on all platforms,
Tell 'em
man.
where to
Apple
find
Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Deezer, Pandora, TuneIn Radio, iHeartRadio. We always there, man. You never there.
Word.
Let's get money, man. It's to the top. We also got the Flight Zone. We always got to get that in. The Flight Zone
Flight
every
Zone.
Tuesday
Next
between 8 and 9
Tuesdays.
p.m. on Rough Rider Radio. Download the Rough Rider Radio right now. Stop what you're doing.
Big
Download
facts.
the app, man, and listen to us, man. We take flight every Tuesday. It's about the music on there, So we got to keep that going and keep that moving and networking with other people, man. That's what it's about.
All plugged into, PMG. You know what I'm saying? PMG LLC.
Everything's
So
back to that.
stay in tune. You know what I mean? Let's get with the shits.
But yeah, man, Cool, we're gonna do it like this, man. Since you haven't been here, you've been on hiatus. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say that. You was dealing with some, living life, dealing with life, dealing with a lot of personal stuff. But won't you start the episode off this time? With something that you might want to bring up. On Major Key Podcast, we dip into everything. We talk about a little bit of everything, man.
A little bit of everything. So
we're gonna get, let you get that. We
Let's
got
get it.
a lot of stuff to bring up today. There's a lot of stuff going on, man.
Yeah, it is.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
2020 has been a crazy year, man.
And we got the elections coming up and all that too. So
Crazy year.
Who y'all vote for?
I don't vote, bro.
I don't vote.
For what?
I guess
vote.
at this
But
table-
like I said before,
at this
Macho, on that
table
last
here,
episode,
we don't. Everybody don't vote now.
Yeah, the last episode we
vote.
talking about. Don't
I
look
don't
at me
think I
wrong.
ever voted.
Agree to disagree.
Exactly. Don't look at me wrong and don't be like, you don't vote, so I gotta be.
So we got our own
criticized for that.
reasons. You have your own reasons. You know what I'm saying? It's self-explanatory. It's self-explanatory.
I mean, and there's
Explanatory, yeah.
nothing out there right now that makes you want to vote.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
Well, I just don't want Trump in there. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
My nigga, he's taking over.
I mean,
just send me another
that's
check.
the thing
Just
about-
send me another check. Yeah,
don't know.
That's your boy.
who?
That's your boy Trump.
When that check comes in, yeah.
Yo, there's a lot of people in the game
When that
support
check
Trump
come
right
in.
now. Y'all see that, right?
Yeah,
There's a
and
lot
the
of
big-
celebrities,
a
certain
lot-
celebrities
yeah.
that you wouldn't think
Fuck,
support
you
Trump.
know,
But you
They
know what it
support
is?
him. But
It-
come on,
it's the
man.
business
I mean,
aspect.
it's
A lot of
business
people, a
aspect.
lot of people respect him when it comes to our money because he protects our money and our financial situation in America.
I wouldn't say that, Kuba, because I ain't feel no impact
whoever
personally. Hold on, Mons, let me make this point real quick. Because no matter who's in presidency or being the president at the time, you're not affecting my pockets. I'm gonna still put on every year. That's why I don't believe in that voting stuff. Because my life isn't impacted like that by voting for you or
Well,
making,
it's not-
or
well,
you're being president. I'm gonna still put on in my way.
It's the little changes that's that he's attacking. So basically, he's trying to keep more money in our pockets than going out of the country. So he's
But how? You gotta back that statement up with some fact stuff, because it's like-
building more companies here, making sure that everything is starting to be built in America, not China and other countries.
Who's
you know what
us?
I mean?
And that's facts.
Who's us?
Americans.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
what category? Because they got the the lower class, mid class, and high class.
Right.
You know, it's always
You feel
going to be
me?
the Fortune
No,
500.
he's trying to
you know
knock
what I
out.
mean? Big boys.
I don't know about y'all, you know what I'm saying, but you know, I'm
I mean,
not
we
balling, so I'm in one of the.
It's hard for us to make impact because we don't have that money that the billionaires have and millionaires have to make that impact.
Yeah, but
we
he
got to
trying-
work our way up there
He's
in
trying to
order
knock
to make
the bottom off. He's trying to knock. You know,
This country can't survive without the middle wage and the low
You
income.
can't survive with any of it, bro,
You know what I mean?
because there's different positions within the company.
Everybody
within the
gotta play
company
a
that
role.
makes it run.
Yeah.
So even at, let's say McDonald's is a big corporation, you know, franchise and everything. The people that are making the burgers in McDonald's, without them, you don't have no customers
have
to serve
nothing.
because they're not going to make the food. So everybody within the company has their own position. You got to respect that,
You gotta
bro.
respect
feel
that,
me?
you know what I mean?
You know, so if,
You put the
to
time in to
Maz's
become
point,
a
how is he
manager.
helping all those categories? Because there's a lot of classes.
Yeah.
So what is he doing for the middle class, the lower class?
he's trying to knock the lower class off.
But you got to
Nah,
understand,
you got-
people in his
well,
position been
and-
doing
and-
that forever, bro.
Exactly.
But he-
So,
he's
but
It's
in
like
a
that-
way,
that's why they say the rich get rich.
Well,
poor
he
get
trying to take
compared to
Obamacare.
what everybody else is
He
doing.
trying to take it off? See, I
Yeah,
don't
when he
really get
said
into it
once
like
he
that. That's
why I
once
don't
he
get as
once he
deep as that.
become president, he said
Does he have a better system though? Because if he has a better system than Obamacare, he has some legitimate
Yeah.
reasons of doing that and making it happen. That to that point that we talked last week.
Well, I'm pretty
I mean,
sure he
last
got a
episode.
plan or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It don't matter if you're a Republican or Democrat. If you're the right president for that time, if I voted, I will
Yeah,
vote
yeah.
for you. You know, and
But
I don't think I got to
his
pick a
way
side
of
and be
making
a
this
hard
happen is
Democrat or that hard.
his way of making this happen is by getting more money in our pockets, more raises, better
Yeah.
raises. Because remember, a lot of these raises we've been getting for the past years, millennium, they've been bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. For the
50
working
cents,
class.
10 cents, 30 cents. Now he's trying to make it official, raise minimum wage for a lot of people. Because listen, they're raising taxes, they're raising rent, they're raising everything, but they're not raising
Everything
our pockets.
goes up though.
Everything but our
Everything
pockets.
goes up. Think about it, bro. We got told stories from old heads. Man, back in my day, gum was 5 cents, man. You know, back in our days too, a bag of chips, bro, was less than
25
$1.
cents.
Like, yeah, so now the bag of chips, bro, they gonna rip
Exactly. So
juice
you're
is
raising
25
everything,
cents.
but then you want to.
Yeah.
So everybody's raising everything but our pockets. So basically, that's what he's working on in a lot of ways. Yeah, he's doing a whole bunch of other shit that nobody paying attention to. But
Word.
that's one thing I do pay attention to. He is bringing more money to our pockets, and it doesn't happen overnight. Y'all already know that. But it
fuck
does
truck.
happen. It comes. It's coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When it comes to our pockets, it's coming. It's working little by little.
Who y'all
And
think
it-
gonna win though? Who you think could be?
I don't know. It's
I
just.
can't
just
answer
I
that.
think
Y'all
he
be
gonna
haven't
take
been
it.
watching it like that?
I think he's gonna
If I
take
keep it
again.
100,
You think so?
it's over if he do.
He's ignorant.
In what way, man?
People like
Because there's
that
so
shit
many
in
different ways. A
America.
lot of being
That's only
threats,
the
being a
way
lot
I
of
was
things
talking
going on.
about, the
People
way
say-
that he's
like it's
trying to
different.
take
A war or something?
Obamacare. So if people collect, no, for the family.
But Mons, explain to me real quick. I don't mean to put you on the spot. What is Obamacare? What is it?
Well,
What does it do for the
it's
people? What does
for
it in
the
a
people
sense
that
do
don't
for the
have that make a certain amount a year?
Right.
For instance, the reason why I said something is, for instance, if somebody makes less than 30 grand,
Word.
for me, can apply for like Medicaid, Horizon, some type of insurance,
Right,
that they can get without paying that crazy prices that people pay for regular insurance.
Insurance,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So he trying to knock that off the map. That he trying to take Obamacare away.
So even if I work, because honestly, I don't really know too much about Obamacare.
Yeah,
I really
well,
don't. And don't fault me for it, but I just don't get into it like
well,
that.
pretty much.
So if I work, I could get Obamacare as long as I make a certain type amount of money
If
to
you
fit in that
make
category.
that limit, it's a certain limit.
Right.
You got to be under.
So it's an additional insurance because I could be getting
Under.
insurance through my employer.
Yeah,
Let's
you
say-
can.
yeah.
You can.
And you can still get Obamacare?
But what I'm saying, if you make a certain amount, it goes off.
I'm
from
pretty
what you
sure
make.
you could,
Okay.
but
If you don't make
pay a certain
enough,
amount,
you
yeah.
can. If you don't make, it's depending on what you make. a year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you make under that bracket, they will supply this for you. Like
Or
you know what I'm
certain
saying?
things at least,
Yeah, I mean Horizon.
Yeah.
It's Medicaid, but it's Horizon. You know what I'm saying? Which is pretty good when it comes to like if you need like say you know regular Tylenol, Motrin, if the doctor prescribe you, you
Right.
can't get it from like you can't afford it. You can still go to the pharmacy.
So it's a
and still-
secondary or supplemental insurance, something that
It's
that will
insurance.
add to your
It's-
insurance or to something that you might not
It's
be able to
insurance.
get.
if you can't afford
If
it.
you
People are
can't afford
struggling,
it.
you know what I mean?
Right,
Like
yeah.
I can't go
But
out
you
there
got to
and
fall
buy-
in that category.
Yeah.
Like if I can't go out there and buy $15
And he tryna
medicine,
take
at least
that
my doctor
away.
could prescribe it and give that to me.
He trying to take that away. You know what I'm saying? I think I was watching this debate. I'm
They
saying,
need to
I'm
focus
not going
on-
to speak too much upon it because I really don't got straight
What
facts.
they need to
So I
focus
don't really
on, what
wanna
they
talk
need to
about
focus on in reality, man, not for nothing, but talking to a few of my friends and a lot of my other friends, and they talking to their friends.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dads out there that's starting to get custody of their kids and full custody, joint custody,
Yeah.
and they trying to get their life together. But when we young, we do dumb shit. Get locked up, we build a record, we have a dirty background.
Yeah.
So now these guys are struggling to do right by their kids. So you forcing their hand to do shit the wrong way. you know, from my research and everything that I've been searching, it's like these guys can't apply for low income homes and stuff like that, or houses and shit like that. Like we got
certain restrictions,
which I don't think is fair. Don't give up. Keep trying. Keep struggling. Keep fighting for your best in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'll eventually kick up. It'll eventually happen.
I say
you
it
know
like
what I
this,
mean?
bro, and I always say this, man. No matter what you've been through in life, can't nobody stop you, bro.
Yeah,
can't nobody
facts.
stop you from getting anywhere you want to be. Yourself, that person you see in the mirror every morning, is the only person stopping.
Facts.
you.
Yeah, but
Because you got to
It's like
remember,
they say, that
And-
one door closed, another one will open. When one door closed, another one will
Listen,
open.
at the end of everything, bro, we don't have control over this. Somebody, I believe so. There's a different energy that has control over this. So can't no human on this earth tell me that something I can't do, that something's
Yeah.
impossible. I'm going to make it happen if I need to. No matter what you've been through, no matter what has happened in your life, if you want to still achieve something, you want to get somewhere, bro, just do it.
Just do it.
Put your mind to doing it and be consistent. Once you build consistency within what you're trying to do, you're going to get it done. 'Cause, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not going to happen overnight. You got to keep working and working and working towards that. Have that, like Macho always says, have that work.
Yeah,
If whatever you trying to do, I got a contradictory point. I want to hear this too. Let's go ahead, Macho.
I would say also, to keep it real with you, to keep it 100 with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Some mistakes cannot be
Erased.
or fixed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
In what sense?
To be raw.
In what
You know
sense? To
I'm saying?
the point of somebody
For
judging you for something
you
you
know what I'm
done and
saying?
things like that? Or,
Just a mistake.
I mean,
in
a mistake
particular.
is different.
It's just a lot of bias.
A mistake-
people.
Some
I think
mistakes
to
you
me,
cannot
shit.
take back.
I know, but
what I'm saying
listen,
is the consequences after what happens after the mistake. You know what I'm saying? I try to teach my kids this because it's
Yeah.
very important. Honestly, I think so anyway. So you feel me? So what I'm trying to say is, if you get into, so God forbid you get into an accident, you feel
Right.
me? Something happens. All right, one of your passengers or somebody you was driving ends up paralyzed. You know what I'm saying? You can't make them walk again.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's all because of the mistake you made. So beware and think ahead of time before.
So
Feel me?
that would lead me to my point of asking
that's why
you,
I said
'cause
it
a
was
mistake
deep.
is different though, because a mistake to me is something. It's in the word mistake. You mistook it as something else, so it's something
Right.
that you didn't
Whether it
intentionally
was-
did.
well, no,
Now,
whether it's a mistake
decision
or
a
not,
choice,
though.
Nah, because a decision. You know that this might happen. You know by me driving a $140 like this nigga was doing, yo.
Yeah, but
Speaking of which,
they
that's a
didn't
great
do that,
transition.
but they
This
didn't do
nigga
that
Saliento,
intention-
remember that nigga
but-
Saliento, that nigga, that little singing nigga to dances,
Yeah, what's
driving a
up, that nigga?
$140. A nigga just got charged. You got arrested for driving a $140. I mean, I've been there.
That's
Nigga, I
it?
maxed my bike out. I've been there riding.
he got
fast
locked
as
up for
hell. my
speeding?
nigga.
That's it?
Yeah, I mean that's what it is.
They lock
I mean,
niggas up for speeding?
Yeah,
I mean-
of course, nigga, you on $140? That's a charge. Nigga, that's charging a half. Nigga, that's going. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
that's why he want to whip me out the window.
Huh?
Police. 12, fuck 12.
Fuck to it.
A nigga pulled me over. He went, yeah, you know what? You was going fast. I'm like, damn, nigga, calm down,
I had
nigga.
to chase you that fast. What you was going? Machi was going like a buck something.
Anyway, you know, after I beat
my
that case, you heard, then I'm going to holler at y'all. Right now, I can't talk about it.
Yeah. But yeah, going back to your point to close that out, man, and in the sense of what Kuba's point, people that pretty much have been through stuff and now other people ain't giving them a chance. Create your own chance. That's what I would say. Keep working in different ways. There's other options. If a person don't want to give you a business loan, stack up enough bread to buy what you want. It might take you longer time, but you just know that you got that. You're gonna feel fulfilled. You're gonna be like, damn, I did that. So don't let anybody stop you, man. There's so many angles. You ever played a Rubik's Cube? That's believe it or not, is one way to solve that puzzle.
Yeah.
But it looks like mad different ways. So everybody has their own way of working it. You know what I'm saying? Once
Yeah.
you find that puzzle, once you find that the way to solve that puzzle, you gonna be good. You gonna put it right in place.
But the hurdles come in when you start having your kids more,
Yeah.
and things like that. That makes it
I would
harder
think that's
when you.
excuses,
And
though,
if
my
you
nigga.
don't have,
Come on,
it's not
bro.
excuses because if right now,
you
right now
you're already
doing it-
automatically creating some type of block
It's
that
no-
my
it's-
kid's gonna stop me from going to school.
Nah,
I know
it's not
somebody like that. My
because-
nigga's about to be
because
an
if,
engineer,
you come
aviation
home-
engineer.
If you come
and he
home from
stopped 'cause
prison
of his
right
kid.
now, right,
Yeah.
and you don't have a place to stay, but now you see your baby mom doing shitty or she fucks up and now she's losing custody. You're the only hope they got left, but you just got home, you just got a job. That's going to take time for you to get on your feet. Now, the system or the government don't want to help you because of your record.
Yeah.
Makes your obstacle 10 times harder.
It does,
So
it
those
does.
are
It-
hurdles.
it makes it- it makes it a little
It's not
harder.
excuses. It's just hurdles in your way that you got to work for and work through. And now it
My
takes 10
question
times
is, what would
longer.
you do with those hurdles?
Hurdles?
How would you come across? Like, what would you? No pun
got-
intended. What would you do when them hurdles come around?
You got to work the angle. You got to work the angle. But I was saying,
Ride the white
is-
pony.
The white pony, man.
But like I was saying, is you got to work those angles. But now that you got to work those angles,
Yeah.
it takes longer.
It does. I said that earlier. It
becomes
will.
hard,
It
and
will
it's
take
harder.
longer.
But you know what I mean. But if the system stop judging and start giving a little
But
help,
see, this is the thing. This is the thing, Goo, I would say. Let's keep it funky. Let's keep it 1,000 because there's so many people that are in the system that they are rightfully so in the system. They did some bullshit. So it's almost like you got to weed them out to find the good ones within in the system. I get it. If somebody, this was I would say,
But that's
to
what
the
I'm saying.
to the
It's
point
poor
of the
judgment
system.
on the law. There's better- there should be better
If there's
ways.
somebody that
That's
you
why Scream
see
fuck
that's in
12.
the system, right? Listen to this point real quick. That's in the system, and they're consistently showing that they're able to become a re-civilized citizen, you know, or they work towards working their lives like, damn, yo, this nigga got it. Jail ain't it, you know? And he's consistently doing things like being there for his kids. All right, check him off child support. You know, being there for a job, consistently been there more than 2 years, 3 years. All right, give him a business loan. You know, it shouldn't be he's been through some shit. Let's see. What have you done for me lately? Perfect point to the industry because I always talk about this. What have you done for me lately? I don't care what the other episode was. My episode 12, go check it out right now. But I don't care about that.
Right.
What have you done now? Let's do this. Episode 13. So to that point, if you come out of jail and you almost don't do nothing for yourself and almost get stuck in a thinking of, damn, I can't do this because I've been locked up. They don't give me a chance. They don't give me a chance.
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's not about. I'm saying you doing. You finding a job, whatever job you give, even if it's cleaning freaking bathrooms at McDonald's, you're doing your part.
Right.
Everybody
and they still don't
else,
give you a chance.
but they still not giving you that. Even if you're doing your part, and you got a great job or whatever, but you just need that little push to get right or get your shit together or whatever the case may be, because everything's being thrown at you.
Right.
It's 10 times harder when you can't get that little helping hand. You know what I mean? Anybody
It could be,
say,
yeah, it could be. It could be.
You know what I mean?
Especially if you don't have a support system.
You don't have that
If you
support
don't have a
system.
support system
Family
internally,
or
like
something.
family, yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
You know,
So-
even with your own kids, sometimes you need that support system with your kids. So
You gotta go to work, you gotta
Major
find
Key
a city,
Podcast.
gotta
We
do
talk a
this.
little bit about everything, man. And we talk a bit about. Yeah, I said it right the first time. A little bit about. That's the homie, Mach. You can catch this segment on the Flight Zone every Tuesday between 8 and 9 p.m. Talking hip hop with Mach without the gossip. But on here we get into, we get into everything, Mach.
Yeah,
On here we don't gossip because we ain't those type of dudes, but we get into a
We
little
got to
everything,
talk
Mach.
shit, you know
And
what I'm
speaking of
saying?
hip hop, you know what? I'm gonna transition
Hip-hop,
to this.
hip-hop.
'Cause we was talking about hip hop. That's what Mach is. He basically
Yeah, I mean, hip-hop
always
is
giving us
kinda crazy right
But
now.
Hurricane Chris, we talked about
That
this
shit-
before, bro.
Yeah, the claps. What's his name? What's the track? I forgot the track.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. Stop.
That was that, Mach. Come on, man. That was when it first
Yo,
came
he
out.
could
That was the
actually
shit.
spit. You know what I'm saying? Then they had that like fast spitting shit. Like he was going in. He actually got it, but he bugging on that chart.
He on that chart.
Bugging, yeah.
Listen, we brought this up. I can't really remember what episode it was, so go.
Yeah,
look
we
through
talked
all of
about
them
it.
and
We
find
talked
out where
about
we
it.
talked about it.
Yeah,
you know,
you
but
brought it up.
Nah, you know what? It might have been like episode 4. So it's
But
close to
now
that.
we was talking about.
We talked
he
about-
just got indicted.
He got indicted. He got arrested initially for shooting another. It was a murder investigation because he had a stolen car that he claimed that he shot somebody else for trying to steal from him.
Right. Self-defense.
Self-defense. We brought this up before. We talked about it before, but he was initially just locked up for it. He was arrested, And this is it's almost something like we talked about it then. Bro, why you even say anything? He was the one that told them, like, he tried to steal this car from me, so I had to kill
I
this
don't
dude.
know nothing.
Bro, factual. I don't know nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. What car? Was that what? I was there?
Hey, Willis.
So now he
Yeah,
actually
no,
got
let's-
charged with second-degree murder. The grand jury in Caddo Parish, Caddo Parish grand jury just indicted him with second-degree murder for the shooting death of I don't want to say his name and get all into that, but Hurricane Chris, born Christopher Dooley, 31, and also charged with illegal possession of a stolen vehicle. With connection with the crime, so it's almost like
He still.
So the shit wasn't even here.
he had some joint. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So you
But he
shooting a
told
nigga for stealing something that ain't
exactly it
yours.
was a
That was
Benz.
already stolen.
The 2016
I
Benz
mean,
sedan.
you don't know what the situation is for.
And he said he acted in self-defense, implying that somebody was trying to steal the car from him. But when they did the investigation, we talked about that then much. The police gonna do the investigation.
A
This is
little
around the time of
nigga-
the riots and all that.
a
Remember
little
that?
nigga need a gun. Yeah.
Yo, go check those episodes out. We put that work in, man. Major Key Podcast. We're on all platforms. We don't play no games. You got to start here and then climb here. We've been climbing. We've been on that plane, man. We ain't coming down. But this situation is unfortunate. You know why? Because we was talking hip hop. We was talking, pretty much just like the industry around that time. And this was a dude that made some noise. And he was in his own lane, I would say.
I
But
wish the
he
best.
Made some noise,
I
man.
wish
And
the
to get caught up
best.
in some shit like this now, come on, my nigga. You were
I
already
wish the
gone.
best
What the fuck?
for him, yeah, because I wish the best for him, yeah, because it's fucked up, because Mach ill, you know what I'm
What's
saying?
that, Mach?
Because You know what I mean? If he get back for the
Some people lose
situation,
their way, man.
listen, you know what I mean? And he be in there, they be like, hey, baby.
Hey, baby. Hey, baby. I mean, he made a 5.
Walk up past his home.
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
He didn't know how to leave that life behind. You know what I mean?
Oh, they gonna get his behind.
You just got to know how to do shit. When he say he gonna get his man.
He found a way out, and then he decided.
He went out on bond. He went out on bond, $500,000. You know what I mean? So he was still playing with some chick, and he was still making music though, man. He
that's
dropped
right.
King. That was his most recent joint, 2017. So you know what I mean? It was like he was still making noise, but he wasn't mainstream like that. He didn't have that radio hit. But you still get bread from doing shows, appearances. Once you make it, he could go somewhere and people want to hear that song. He just charging 15, 20 bands just to perform that song.
Yeah, y'all hear about Jay-Z? We talking about music and everything. Jay-Z releasing his own weed.
His own weed now, yeah. That's where it's at. Listen, bro, that's where it's at.
That's crazy.
That industry is a $1 billion industry.
It's stock to be in.
Yeah. If a billionaire like that is interested in that, so you got some stuff on that, Mosh? You gonna go in on that?
Listen, nah, I mean, that's amazing to me.
That wouldn't be surprising.
I mean, he's a real good businessman. You feel me?
Right.
I know they busting their moves. Him and Beyonce actually just did a party at one of their mansions. It was like a 22 million, something like that.
That shit didn't get shut down.
Just for their nephew. Just for their nephew.
Nah, COVID, yo, that shit about to get real. It's almost like a wave.
Nah, it was their nephew, her nephew's birthday.
Yeah.
And they shot it at one of their mansions. But imagine that. Young boy, like 16, 17, something like that. Tell him, yo, I got a party.
I wonder how they would do that, though.
They already there, though, Mosh.
I know,
on, man.
but
they already used to that shit. They, to me, when you get born into royalty like that,
had to be as happy as his nephew was. That's what I'm saying. They would sit there and be like, I'm just thinking of the kid, like, damn, like how soup he was.
Yeah.
That'd be lit, right? Imagine if he was that age and nigga, I'd have been what? I'm trying to get.
You appreciate that.
I'm trying to
shit,
get a crib at the grandma, like, damn, like. But you already know regular shit. We on Major Key, baby.
Major Key podcast, man. We everywhere, man. Let's get it. But I think to Jay-Z's, I mean, I really like that. And that would tell you where the weed industry has been going. Once they learned the government, and I thought this since I was a kid, you know, I thought about weed, cigarettes, and all that. Like, yo, once they get a hold of it like they do with cigarettes,
well, they do the same thing like liquor.
And they tax it, and they find out liquor,
Look what
too.
they did to liquor.
So I say alcohol. So, yeah, it was a prohibition. It was a whole time where alcohol was illegal. They found a way to control it. Weed is like that now. People like Jay-Z, he's a billionaire. He already got bread. Think about this, bro. Jay-Z has $1 billion, and he's getting into weed. Why? Because weed has more billions. He gonna get more bread.
Yeah, definitely. So, I mean,
shouts to Jay-Z, man. Shouts to the whole movement. Shouts to the Rock Nation. You know?
Love that work.
Let's get money, man.
Love that work. Yeah.
So yeah, man, Major Key Podcast, like I said, we're also on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube right now, make sure you hit the notification. First, subscribe. Hit the subscribe link right below. Hit the notification bell right below. Let you know all the episodes, man. We started a new page on YouTube. We used to put all our content on Pilot Music Group LLC. Matter of fact, you go on there right now. Check out the videos. Couple videos on there, Mosh. Official from the Pilot.
That work,
man. I work. Let's get money, man. But we also had these episodes on here. But I was like, you know what? Let's switch it over. So let's get our subscribers up. Right now, we kind of low on the subscribers, and I get it. You know, numbers they are what they are sometimes, but we're gonna grow them. Like you right now that's watching, just subscribe. That's all you got to do, and you come back to us. You know, that's how we're gonna do
also,
that. Also,
you know what I'm saying, show some love. You know what I'm saying, promote 317 Marketing Meter. You know what I'm saying, if y'all ever need some work done,
y'all know y'all ain't got nothing to do.
You feel me? If you need some work done, get with us. You know what I'm saying? We know how to maneuver. We I'm saying we this is what we do. Baby, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna try to make it work. Hey, who got billboards?
Nobody.
Let's get it. We got some more to put up too, man. We got 5 minutes on Adama O. Shouts out to Adama O, producer for Major Key Podcast, man. But
much love.
You know, I want to.
Birthday was lit.
Yeah, birthday was lit.
Super lit.
Birthday.
Sorry I couldn't make it.
It was lit.
I was on vacation.
He was on vacation. This nigga was on vacation for like 6 months. What the fuck, nigga? Where you been?
He vacation.
Nigga, where you been, Gua? This is my nigga, yo. Everybody's life is different, but you always got to appreciate the people around you. Always remember this with me, man. We're going to take a quick break. You know, she was telling us 5 minutes, but always remember this, man. Remember to always love and cherish the people around you. Everybody's relationships with each other is different, but always remember when you're around that person, put on and feel, you know what I mean? Get that energy up, man. Fuck that. If not, don't come around me. I'm like that.
Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah, Daniel San. Nah, that's a whole meeting now we ain't getting into.
You know what I mean? He definitely, that shit was funny as hell, though.
Funny as hell. That's why I'm
get back with it.
We're going to take a break on that. Why ain't going to bring that shit back out?
PMG.
Let's get it to the top, man. Ain't no coming down. Yeah.
Let's get it.
Yeah, Major Key Podcast. We back at it. We had to take a short little break, man.
Facts.
But we back.
Hey, you know, like that my old threw a little something down in the kitchen. Thank you, appreciate that.
Ladama, she
stay feeding
throw
people.
down.
You
She throw
already
down in the
know.
kitchen. That's what you're saying. She got that
She was
Puerto
just
Rican
throwing
flavor.
down. Yeah, you know, this hookah hitting lovely now that this belly is
Fat
tough.
What you
now.
eat? What was it?
Little white rice, beans, banging salad.
Damn, she
You know what
had
I
the
mean?
whole meal. That was a
Shredded
full
chicken. Oh man,
Puerto
And
Rican
fried
meal
chicken.
there.
Let's get it. Let's make some
It was
empanadas
aight.
too.
It was
Let's
aight.
get it.
It's
Puerto
like-
Ricans holding it
lit.
down right now.
Puerto Ricans always holding it up. Hold it up, I would say. But let's go back to the Cubans, because you ain't gonna get this all, bro. Where's your fro?
Huh?
Where's your fro? What do you mean? We gonna go to
fro?
the Cubans real quick.
Oh, this-
Where's your fro? That nigga
Took
took
it
the
off.
The
he
mohawk.
had the whole pic behind the hair fro with the. He just
Yeah.
went from that to that. What happened? You just got
No, it's
you got
you know,
over it.
Yeah, midlife
It was time.
crisis kicked
Midlife
in.
crisis.
He said me like kicked in here.
Menopause kicked
Ooh,
in.
he
You know, I
got
had to
real. He
change
got
it.
real cool. He just came through, man. Before like
Nigga need to
before-
kick
Before
start.
and after.
Yeah, the before and after.
You know
Like
what
you
I mean?
was
Y'all
just
can see
here a
the
couple
before and
weeks
after.
ago. He was like, dang, you know, you was
follow
straight.
me on Facebook, you know, David Paredes, and follow me on IG, Hookah the Movement. You'll see the before and after on there.
Also follow It's the Pilot on Instagram. Follow La Dama O on Instagram and Mach RCG on Instagram, man. We always working, man. Mach always got the hip hop news without the gossip.
Stay with that
On Major
word,
Key,
baby.
you know, we get into it a little bit, man. But Mach, let's we trying to get
know
at
what
this
it
for a
is.
minute.
You already know I stay with that work, pilot. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
know, that's my job, baby. I stay in tune with the music and latest and hottest shit. You know what I mean?
Word.
So at the end of the day, at least on here, I get to talk that work. You feel me? But listen, talking that work, we actually was speaking about one of the artists, T.I.
T.I.
For instance, and I say he came out with an album, a 20-track album, which is called Libra. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm pretty sure that he's a Libra.
Yeah. At this point, yeah.
Anyway, but yo, the homie T.I., you know what I'm saying, has been putting on, I think it was like 2 years since he put on his last album. But anyway, we seen the video. It's called Ring.
Facts.
He got a video with Young
With
Thug.
Young Thug.
And
Official.
Young Thugger, you know. Young Thugger. He been doing his thing. For, you know, he from Atlanta and everything for me. So, but he plugged in heavy. I think he's, you know, one of the professionals. One of them,
Facts.
you know.
At this point, Young Thug has proven his point.
Exactly.
Man.
Yeah,
He's put that
he-
work.
Big facts, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Some
But
nice tracks too.
I mean, and also,
Yo, he's
remember,
even done
How many,
pop,
how many
like,
tracks? How many tracks on the album?
20.
Yeah.
20, yeah, it's 20 tracks on that album. He got a couple features on there, you know what I'm saying? Like, we spoke about this last time also.
You heard me on that one, right? One feature I did with him.
Yeah.
Let me find out. That's where you been, nigga.
It was in my last studio. It was in my last
You been
studio.
working with T.I. and shit.
It was in my last. It was in my last studio. But anyway, yeah, I got a couple features. Remember we talking about features is very important.
Absolutely. And
I
that's
need
what's
to-
going on right now.
I need to make that known because features is like the thing right now. You know what I'm saying? You know how
Right.
niggas
That's
want the
what made
freshest
Drake,
sneakers
though.
and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit, hey, what's this nigga name? Tory, you know how everybody, I know his situation going on, you know what I'm saying, wild crazy, but he's still
Who, Tory
featuring.
Lanez?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He's still
yeah,
doing
his
his
shit is
thing.
old. Nigga,
You know what I'm
listen,
saying?
man.
But anyway,
That shit's a
features
whole
is
different
very,
world, yeah.
Features is very important. You know what I'm saying? Y'all plugged in with everybody. Yo, I did a song with so-and-so. I did a song with so-and-so.
They all working together too, man.
You know
They
what
all
I'm saying?
doing their thing together, and I appreciate
So
that as a hip hop.
I think that's very important.
listener.
That's a definitely definite major part in hip hop. You know what I mean? But he also Lil Baby, talking about features. He came out. T.I. came out with a song with Lil Baby also called Pardon. You feel me? So go check that out. You know what I'm saying? Hot Boy.
That's on T.I.'s album
Which
with Lil Baby.
Yeah,
Word.
Pardon. Yeah, it's on the
No
on the
video?
Libra. I don't think they got a video,
He
but
just dropped it, so you know.
I don't think so. But
Sometimes they come
Ring
out with
got
it
a
right away.
video. Ring got a official
Yeah,
video.
that joint official. We
Feel
seen
me?
it.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
go check
we
that
seen
out. You know what I'm saying? Show the homies some love. You feel me?
Word,
hey,
word.
actually, talking about that, Jeezy and Yo Gotti.
Word.
You feel me? They
Two
came,
OGs in the game, man. Put
they
that
came,
work in.
They definitely came out with a track. You feel me? Young Mo. Featuring Kevin Gates. The homie Kevin Gates. Yeah,
That's your boy right
Featuring.
there.
Hey, man, I've been listening to him for a while since he came out, pretty much. You know,
That's the homie I like. I mean, he actually, when it comes down to hip hop, he actually says something. You feel
Right.
me? Like,
and that's what pretty much got me. Like, yo,
He
like,
got something to
he
say.
ain't
You feel
mumbling
me? He be like, yo, hold on.
and he living that life.
Exactly.
He ain't capping. It ain't
Feel
one
me?
of those things where you feel like, oh man, I'm listening to some trash. Like, well, you ain't living that life, bro.
Word. I mean,
Keep it
and,
100.
people that's, you know, living that life, King Von.
Facts.
I mean, King Von, he got a video out called Gleesh Place. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know you know, you gotta check it. You know, you gotta explain for yourself. You gotta watch it yourself, honestly. You know what I mean? So you get in tune with it.
King Von is, you gotta understand, within hip hop, we talked about this before in the Flight Zone, there's different genres. So King Von got his whole wave quaking. He got his old, you got me saying quaking now, man.
Shit quaking.
That's how it spreads, huh?
Yo, shouts to the seasons changing here. We got hoodies on now.
Hoodie season.
It's hoodie season, man.
It's our
Especially hoodie season. Come on, let's get it.
Look, sundress season's over. We some great sweatpants.
He said
season.
sundress.
Great sweatpants season. You know
You might not be wearing no sundresses.
I got
And sundress with no panties on
know,
it.
You know, the summertime's for
With
them,
no
and then,
panties
you know,
on it.
The wintertime, they look forward to seeing us in great sweatpants.
Hey, listen.
Oh, there you take it there. The seasons changed. So they bows
Anyway,
watching now, huh?
King Von. Going back to King Von. I am
let's
what I
get it. We
am.
talking hip hop. Let's
For
get
me,
it.
I am what I am. He that's what the track's called. I am what I am. For me, which is definitely hard. You know what I'm saying? I actually got a video of that too. Also, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Hot Boy. I don't know if y'all know about Hot Boy.
I heard a Hit Boy. I don't think I heard a Hot Boy.
No, it's Hot Boy.
You got some shit with plies, right? Or some shit?
Yeah, actually, he do. He got some shit with Plies. It's called None. For me, but one of the
Plies still
tracks
working?
actually,
Plies still getting it?
Yeah.
I haven't heard nothing from him in a while. Maybe
That
I'm
nigga
not
Hot
that.
Boy actually
Because
from-
at one point I was listening to Plies.
Hot
I ain't gonna hold you.
Boy is from Miami.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
feel me? He's so Plies is from you know.
Sometimes it gets like that within hip hop. You know, certain niggas that you listen to. You know, I don't listen to Wyclef before. Like, Wyclef, you put some hits out like I used to listen to. He still might be working, and not to make an example because he's a legend. Shouts to Wyclef. I'm not trying to be on some bullshit, but predominantly in hip hop right now, it's not exactly like that song was everywhere. Now niggas singing that shit. Now, please call 911.
Somebody call
Somebody got shot down.
911.
You feel me? Niggas was in that bag.
Nigga too, yo.
That's because I got a little Haitian in me.
Yeah, but going back
get
to Hot
money,
Boy, for me, Hot Boy is this nigga. He actually did the song that Don't Need Time.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all heard that. Don't Need
no, I haven't
Time.
heard that much.
That's going in. But anyway, that's how I heard of Homeboy.
Through that song right there,
Yeah.
featuring Plies.
Nah. Hot Boys Don't Need Time. He actually got one.
That's like probably
he
the
got Lil Baby
single
on
that came out.
one.
Oh, Lil Baby on it.
He
Alright.
made it extra. You know
Bet,
what I mean?
bet.
Okay.
He did another video to that, and then he had Lil Baby in it. You know what I'm saying? But he actually got Plies on this track called
Damn, so
None.
he put some work in on that album because he brought
be
he
people
brought
like that though, Cuba.
He brought some people from the back.
Yeah, there be some
you know
niggas
what I
know
mean?
that you ain't know. They low radar. Next thing you know, boom, they blow. But they've been working this whole time. That's why I always say consistency. You never know when it's your time to blow. You gotta have them episodes. You gotta have that show. You gotta have them songs ready. The whole album shit gotta be work.
Hey, back to that feature thing, you know what I'm saying? That's part of the work, you know what I'm saying? But back to the features of Kevin Gates doing his thing.
Kevin
working.
Gates don't stop.
I mean, he got a feature song on there with Raleigh. Feel me? Raleigh, that's his song. It's called Do Dirt Alone. Feel me? Which is
I heard his shit, Mons. After you put me up on that song, I heard his shit. I did
It's
my
different.
research.
It's
'Cause you
different.
always putting me on that's my nigga. You always putting me on some shit naturally. You think because we always kicking it, we work together a lot. You know, we business partners. I go and listen to your shit because sometimes I really don't know what you're talking about, and I listen to his work. He's different.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's
he's
what I do.
Way
When
different.
niggas
Cuba,
put
he's
me
way
there,
different.
Like
niggas
my
be
shit,
yo,
Like my shit is a lot of my music is Latin music, so you know what I mean.
What you be in the studio, nigga? I haven't heard some shit. What you
They
mean?
be like, suavemente, besame.
Oh, what you listen to?
Spanish.
I thought you was recording. I was about to say, what the
still
fuck?
hear
We
that
need that.
hip-hop
We gotta
shit
make
on
money.
y'all end because y'all mention it or my kids will mention it.
All right.
Yeah,
but my
yeah.
shit's more like Bad Bunny, J Balvin, Anuel, shit
Yeah,
like
you-
that.
yeah, yeah.
And
Chambea,
then,
Chambea,
also,
you
know
on
what I
that
mean?
wave.
All these Spanish artists out here that think we just do hip hop and R&B.
But you know
and
what?
all
That's
that.
a good market,
Y'all
though.
could reach out to us,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Listen,
a good
we listen to
market.
everything here, bro.
Oh, we about
work
to
with
listen.
everything.
We got some
Listen.
moves coming.
Options is
We
open.
got some moves
Everything
coming
is-
and some different. We move. We try to move. We're not try. We work to move in different areas and locations. We got some stuff coming, man. Just stay in tune. And that's another one. Mats, you and I were talking about this earlier. Before we started the episode, as far as that reggaeton or Latin hip hop, I would say
Latin hip-hop,
Latin
yeah.
rap, Latin hip hop. We getting into that heavy. That and Mats, what Mats said, that's a part of it. It's not the end all be all PMGLC, but it's a part of PMGLC that we're gonna dip into, tap into, and really work on. You know?
Facts.
So let's get money, man.
I mean, stay busy. Get
We
that
always stay
work.
busy, man.
You know what I mean, that work is definite.
What else you got on
What
there,
you think
Mike?
about Young Buck, man? Let's get into this because Young Buck has been
Any
one of those
feat-
people.
That's-
that,
Any features on
And
that?
I'm gonna make him stomp.
we talking, cause we talking
make
hip hop,
him
man.
stomp.
Like, I don't know if you got any more features.
Buck
or
be
anything else.
wildin'.
We got some stuff that
That's
we
the
just
homie,
heard,
though.
man.
Y'all-
Shouts to
y'all-
Double XL, man. We get a lot of info from Double XL, man. DoubleXL.com or the app, but we're at the app right now. But
Shout out to Young Buck.
What's up?
He be wildin'.
Man.
He be
What's up,
wildin'.
man?
He tripping. I mean, look, listen,
know,
there's
Young-
always two sides to the story, but for
Listen.
some reason, our end always look like the worst.
What you mean,
because
our end as men?
As men,
Okay.
us as men, you know what I
Understandable.
mean? So
So what's the situation though?
the situation is,
What's his situation?
He got caught. I guess he probably got caught slipping, or she was having a little jealousy frenzy and decided she needed a password from him. And he was like, "No."
Yeah, they got into some
What
stuff.
happened, though?
They got into some shit over passwords from social media.
Uh-huh.
Trying to, it was an argument over stuff that happens within couples, man. Shit that
Facts.
happens when you with somebody. It shouldn't happen, but niggas get jealous.
Shit happens.
Niggas start doing certain shit, and you change your motherfucking the way that you move.
Son,
Once
he
you change
got
the way you
bad.
move, nigga, you hit. Nigga, what the fuck you doing? You've been doing this for 20 years. Now you fucking man.
So he got bagged.
They both got back.
They both got
For
back. They
what?
both got charges.
She shot at him.
She shot at him. He's a felon. He couldn't have guns, and he had his guns in the house. Yo, man, shouts to Garden State Fuels. They just started this mini mart. They just opened it up. Shouts to them, man.
24
My
hours.
bros over there, 24 hours, man. It was just laying up there. I just felt like saying it. That's what we about.
Hey, yo.
But yeah, man, Young Buck, bro. This is some shit you shouldn't be getting into right now. So it was an argument. They went back and forth into the crib mines, one after the other. They talking shit. He got into his truck. He tried to peel off. She shot at his truck. It's straight facts. And it's almost like now they both got into that position. She got charged for shooting in having a firearm. All that
Oh, so
shit.
she shot at him.
Yeah, she shot at him.
Shot
at his
at him,
truck.
but they both got locked up. But this the shit. That shit.
Well, how you get locked up?
Because they
It's-
ran down and they had guns in the
the
crib.
way they-
That's his address. That's his crib.
Yeah.
As a felon, you can't have guns
Thinking
at the crib.
situated.
Huh?
Thinking situated.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey, no, but Buck always been wilding though. Like,
Yeah.
you know, that's the nigga that at
used
the
to be with
awards.
Monica, him
Not
too.
only that, nigga, that's
tell you what?
That's his girl Monica.
Monica? He used to fuck with Monica?
Oh, no, not Monica. What's her name? The one that's with the football player.
I don't know, nigga. You gotta
Sierra.
think of it.
Sierra.
Sierra? He used to fuck with Sierra?
Yeah.
no, nigga. 50 used to fuck with
Nah,
Sierra.
nigga.
Nah, come on, we need straight facts. We can't just be
50 used to fuck with
talking
Sierra.
shit.
Wasn't he locked up? He was fuck. No, it was Monica. It was Monica.
You sure?
Yeah, it was.
So, but check it.
We gonna
Anyway,
look that up. Fuck that. I'm
anyway,
gonna give you an update.
You know, the nigga Buck.
motherfucker.
The nigga Buck was
Go ahead, come on.
at the awards, bro. He was the one that nigga poked and a couple niggas up with a
Doing the whole G unit.
bro with a fork. My nigga like a butter knife, a fork or some shit like that. My nigga was
Shouts to Buck,
poking
man.
all
Shouts to
niggas
Buck.
up.
But listen, we all go through situations, man, and this is one where you can't.
nigga said,
you
"Full
weren't
check."
there, my nigga. That he was with his wife, he was with his shorty, and like shit happens. Shit happens, nigga. I know
been-
niggas
I've
that
been-
shit
Shit
happens.
better not happen to me,
Yeah,
bitch.
I've been
You
through
niggas
shit like
shoot
that.
at me.
I've been through
That's
shit
a
like
little
that.
extreme. Fuck
but
that.
I've been through shit like that. But you know what's fucked up is how easily they take
ain't
a
shooting
woman's
at me.
word over a man's word. You know what I mean?
You can
Nowadays,
attest to
when
that, Kuba?
Huh?
You can attest to that? 'Cause you been through that?
I've been through that, especially with my first baby mom. Yo, she put me through hell and back, man. Like
She shot at you?
she put my reputation through the dirt when it came to the system. You know what I mean? People know me as me, like, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
y'all know me, so y'all would know, like, nah, that's not cool, or whatever the case may be. But
Right.
how would you, like, how would you judge a situation where, yeah, you might be arguing with your girl or whatever at the crib, but then sometimes some women don't know how to keep their hands to themselves. And they think because they females, they're allowed
Right.
to get away with that shit. So they hit pounding on you, beating the shit out of you, doing whatever they got to do, scratching your face or whatever. But you're supposed to sit there and take that? I don't get it. Like, how you supposed to work with that? Like, I need somebody to explain. Like, oh, I don't hit women on this. Nah, we're not talking about you hitting a woman, but we just talking about how you supposed to defend yourself as a man.
I would say walk
Towards
away
that,
from the
man.
situation, but here's the thing: sometimes they don't let you.
They don't let you.
You be like in this, and then you go, what the fuck? Like I'm trying to leave. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And like it's unfortunate because we're looked at as the you have masculinity,
masculinity.
so you're the man. So it's almost like you're the aggressor by nature. So like to the point of Young Buck, man, I would think you would have to pretty much know that person before you really start dealing with them and start, even living with them. I would say, bro, like you move too fast sometimes based on what you think that what you have.
Y'all could have been perfect. You could have thought I knew you, you knew me, and then next thing you know, I'm catching you doing something. Or,
Right.
You know what I mean?
Stuff happens and
money
really changes
changes
people
shit
people
too
Absolutely.
deep.
So
money definitely changes people.
Nah,
That's
but
one
that's
right
too
there.
deep.
But-
People need to
but
understand
get to
how to
that.
control that financial dispute and having problems over money, bro. Listen, you bringing something to the table. First of all, I'm bringing the table. You feel me? In the sense of, I know how to conduct myself. I know how to handle. I'm bringing the table for all of us to eat on. I'm a man. Not that I beat on my chest. I'm
Bruh.
a caveman. I'm a man. As a man,
Anybody-
you have a household, you have to bring the
Listen,
table. And everyone's going to eat off of
Anybody
that. Now, if you
shoot
have a
at
mate-
me, not to cut you off,
You
but
bring it back to
anybody
Young Buck, get
shooting
shot.
at me,
Yeah.
I'm not fucking with you no more. I'm
Nah,
not
at
talking
all.
to you.
At
I'm
all,
not
Mach.
that.
Come
Dog.
on, bro.
All right, so
It ain't
now that
nothing.
we on that
Even if
level,
you
right?
whip out, I don't know.
I don't
Come
know.
on.
But
so
You
now
took
that-
it there with me. That's
we-
what-
Nah, I wanna talk, man.
So this is all realistic shit. So right, for example,
Yeah.
how would you if he bucked back or how do you say
Situation.
put his hands on her?
No pun intended. That's his name.
You know what I mean? But or if he put his hands on her or whatever for doing that.
Okay.
would they look at him 10 times worse for
Absolutely.
her committing a crime?
I didn't say for him.
Hold on,
No,
say
no,
that
no,
again.
no,
Hold on, hold on. I
no,
want to
no,
hear that
I'm
again.
just
Say
saying
that
in
again.
general,
I didn't get that.
because
Say
we
it
all
again.
go through this time
Would
to
they
time
look
when
at
women
who wrong,
decide they
though?
want. Would they look at Buck 10 times worse than what they looking at her right now for committing
he was
that
the
crime?
aggressor?
If he was the aggressor. in the
Absolutely,
situation.
we men. That's
All
how
right,
it
but
happens.
why though? Because she just could
Because
have
that's how it is, bro. It's been like that from the
Because
beginning.
he's using a gun against a
It's like that.
female.
Huh?
Because he's using a gun. He's using a gun against a female.
So,
I mean,
because
yeah,
I'm not
but
making- 'cause-
even if he didn't have a gun, Mach, if
Facts.
he's the aggressor,
Because
you're going to
this
jail, bro.
Facts.
And not only that, but you're
Because
going to be your reputation
she a
is
female.
tarnished. You're going to be
Facts,
looked at like,
facts.
damn, you beat women.
I know, but right now this made the news, but not as much as it would have made it if it was him doing the aggressiveness.
I think so. He's a star.
You
He's a
understand?
rapper.
So it's
a
for
rapper.
plain simple. So how much do we got to take as men in reality
Yeah.
from a woman? So if a woman's sitting here beating the crap out of me, I know I can
I get
take
your
a
point.
few.
I get your point.
So how much do I got to take as a man before
Listen,
I
there's a
can
lot of men that get
retaliate
abused.
or handle it
Yeah,
or
you're
do
right.
or do
When it
something
hurts?
back? You know what I
When it
mean?
hurts,
when it hurts, when it's just that shit, all right, it's just
All it
listen,
takes
I don't
is one
think
wrong
that
punch,
disrespect
though.
should happen from the beginning. What are we
Right,
doing?
right.
You thinking
Right.
thinking about putting your hands on me, bro. What are we doing?
But going
First
back
of all,
there,
you're a lady. I'm not
exactly.
gonna hit you. I'm gonna put you out. As a dude, I'm gonna put you out. So we can't take it there. You can never feel like you gotta put your hands on me or rock again. You know what I'm trying to say?
But
I know your
this is
point.
one
I know
thing
your
that
point.
always-
I
people always
understand
say,
that.
"Oh, but she's a
men
lady,
get
she's a
looked
lady."
at way.
And I never take that from nigga. I
what
understand.
they
You know,
look
I got a
Did you
daughter
say
myself.
my-
I would hate for somebody to put their hands on my daughter or my
Both of
nieces.
you guys do, so
but
it would be on the
what
side.
I'm saying is this: it doesn't take 1, 2, 3 punches or one stab or 2 or 4 for you to kill somebody or hurt somebody really bad.
Right.
You can punch me
It could
one
be one.
time in the wrong place,
Oh, yeah,
and
absolutely.
you could disable me or hurt me or
Yeah.
whatever. So
It happens all the time.
so it's
even accidentally,
you know what I mean? I
play fighting with
understand
somebody. I don't
we're
play
more
fight
the
with nobody.
alpha male, but at the
Yeah.
same time, when it comes to that type of stupidity and that type of crime and,
Right.
and domestic situations, I think we should hold each other accountable at the same level. Because if you have the guts to put your hands on me,
Yeah.
and you're the woman, you know that I can take you down or whatever the case may be, then you should have the guts to and the common decency to say, this guy might hit me back. I'm taking
Ain't
a
no
chance on
might.
this guy.
Once they hit me, I'm
retaliating.
fucking
You understand
them
what
up.
I'm
You
saying?
fucking them much?
Man, anybody, my hands are by side. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to.
I'm gonna keep it funky. I ain't hitting no lady.
Listen,
I can't
listen.
do it,
If
my
that
nigga.
shit hurt,
And we understand that. But that's what I'm not trying to take from any man. We might not ever put our hands on y'all, but at the same time, a lot of guys can't take that heat.
This
You know what I'm
has
saying?
within history there has been a lot of guys that showed they can't take
Man,
that.
that shit-
Shit done
Yo,
happened,
so
bro.
let me
You
explain
putting
to you, let me
ladies in
explain to
graves
you.
and
Let
all
me-
that.
How
Come on,
much?
bro.
How much
But
us
anyway.
as men?
How much is it
gotta
gonna take,
take?
Uber? How much are we
You
gonna
know,
take?
like, you know what I mean? So-
fuck that. Let's do a march.
I don't give a
Let's
fuck.
Go down
But no, I'm
Washington
just
and let's
saying,
march.
you know,
and
I'm
let's
just
say men power. Fuck everything.
Nah, but
men
what
power.
I'm
I'm
trying to
lazy,
say is-
first of all.
Right to do what the
All right,
fuck
that's
you
how
want.
men
Long
is
we
car.
messing you
This
up.
is my message here. You know, ladies, you know, take as much accountability and responsibility in your actions, because a man can strike back. A man can hurt you, can come back at you. So before you decide to put your hands on this man
Know
or,
your boundaries.
or push him to this limit, know your boundaries. Walk away, do whatever you got to do to avoid that situation. Because at the end of the day, think about it. Not every man is built to fight or whatever the case may be, but if a man actually decides to get aggressive, it's a done deal. Because we do have a little more power than most women.
A
So
lot of
let's
more
just
power.
respect
You
each
mean
other
with
to the
little more
best that
power?
we can, to the best
Nigga.
of our ability. You feel
Some
me?
niggas train for that shit, so
You know,
they got
but
extra
are
power,
they-
like
are they-
Super
are they
Saiyan out this
checking?
motherfucker.
You think they checked them for COVID before they went in?
Who's that?
Before they locked them up?
Checking who?
Young Buck and his girl?
What you for what?
They got to.
Yo, they do. They
Huh?
protocol. I think it's protocol. I
You
think they
think
do.
so?
They got to. I know
Yeah.
so.
What you mean? They got it.
How you know?
How you think I don't?
Wow. So what you think they got? He had COVID. What made you think? What made you bring that up? Because COVID
Because
is hitting right
they-
now.
they taking this
Before
shit
you
to
bring up
another
COVID,
level.
yeah, you're right. You're right. Before you bring up COVID, because we're gonna close it out with that, man. Major Key Podcast. We talk a little bit about everything, man. We're on all major platforms right now: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, Pandora,
Let's get it.
iHeartRadio. Should I keep going? Okay.
Let's get it.
check out Rough Riders Radio. Check out the Flight Zone every Tuesday between 8 and 9 p.m.
Should know.
We're going back, man. Spotify, Podbean. Download the Podbean app right now and listen to us. Leave
For
us
y'all
our
simple
comment.
motherfuckers, man. For y'all simple people that
Always
can't
gotta-
understand.
always gotta curse.
Listen, all you gotta do is go
I
in.
curse too.
Listen,
You know
listen.
I
I'll take it back. For all y'all simple people,
Hey.
Lots is learning.
go on Google. Oh no, YouTube.
Yo, he's about
YouTube.
to make
Go
a
on
great
YouTube.
point. Nah, use Google.
If y'all don't like
Either
this-
or, whatever.
on Google.
For people that just want to see because they can't read, go on YouTube.
Or listen.
type in type in Major Key Podcast.
Facts.
should pop right up.
It's gonna come right.
And look, the thing about Major Key Podcast, I'm gonna make this real quick point, and then I'm gonna get into this because I think this is important and having a brotherhood with like you guys, man. Like we talked about it before. We ain't blood brothers. We could be because we came from, if you're religious and you think in that nature
I call you my brother. You my brother.
for a reason, but
You got your alarm? What's going on at 8
I
p.m.?
call my son every day at 8 o'clock. Then we shooting a
Big facts.
podcast. So
Big
that
facts.
was the alarm for that. We
Shit.
gonna keep it funky. Why not? So, but the point I was gonna make as far as brothers, man, and understanding your brotherhood, and understanding when your brother's going through something. It might be times he don't even want to talk to you about it. It might be times where it's just like you got to figure it out. Don't leave him hanging. And understand also that there's gonna be times where y'all just separate. Y'all go your own way. You might not talk to this dude for like 2 years, you know? But as the person that's going through something, there's some real nigga shit. Cause I was gonna say right before this, we get into a little bit about everything. A little bit of everything on Major Key Podcast. You know, we bring up political. He always got the family, controversial. He's a sex guru. This guy is
He's a sex
fucking
guru.
crazy.
Tongue out. Put the
This
back
dude,
in your
look,
mouth, man.
Mott's
Put
is
some
the
back in your
hood.
mouth, yeah?
This is my homie. I love Mott's to death, but he's very intellectual. We on a professional platform. This is not a game, you know. But Mach always got the hip hop news. He always got, you know, he's staying tuned with music. Me, I'm gonna give you a little more political. I'm gonna be on a different level, and I tend not to take sides when it comes to any type of topics or anything like that, you know. But I give you my perspective, and this is what we do, Major Key Podcast. But
Get
going
it.
back. I can't believe I remembered that because usually I forget my points. Going back to the brotherhood, man, we got to support each other 100%.
Facts.
And understand that if my brother's going through something, I'm gonna reach out to him like, damn, I know he's going through something. Let me see if he all right. And as the person that's going through something, reach out to your people too. Don't shelter yourself. Don't feel like you in this by yourself. You got to be alone. Real nigga shit. Like
a lot of us like to shut down.
Yeah, don't shut down, man. And understand that we brothers for a reason. We came together in life. You feel me, Mats?
Yeah,
For a reason.
I could definitely dig it, but I don't think people are strong enough to understand. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the point I'm trying to make,
What
to help
another
them
brother is dealing
Sometimes
with.
pride get in the way too.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to show that soft side of them.
Well, I mean, you gotta. That's why these they always care about what other people think. You feel me? And I don't think that, you know, do other people pay your bills and all that extra shit? You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we always say that, Mats. We always
Yeah.
say do people pay your
But
bills,
most
but
motherfuckers
in a
ain't gonna
sense-
understand none of that shit.
Yeah, in a sense, what you're saying is they don't understand it because they don't find the time to get it to understand it. You don't hang around real niggas like us, you know. And we can like we was talking about cursing earlier. This nigga cursed. I curse,
I'm sorry.
but I can talk
Forgive
to you
me.
very intellectually, and I can show you some shit. And I'll curse while I show you.
Yeah,
You know, it's not about that. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
right. Because I can't.
it don't make you who you are. It's one of those things where it's just, it's been mad on radio. Perfect example. Oh my God, I
There
never
you
cursed
go.
on radio. I've been doing radio for a minute. Mots, we've been putting on, homie.
Big
I
facts.
never cursed on radio. You know why? Because you're listening to me more. You can't feel me. You can't see me. Things of that nature. And that's all you're gonna get stuck with. Is this? This dude was cursing that whole show. Never cursed on radio. Real rap.
Hey,
So, but yo, I was saying to
forgive
close
me.
out that set. Go ahead, Mots. My bad.
Forgive me for cursing.
Nah, you Mots.
fuck out
Mots
of
do
here.
though. Mots do. If I gotta send a clean show to anybody, to any network,
just saying,
anything,
if
bro,
I
that's
gotta
gonna take me
hold it down,
3
you know.
days.
I do my work.
I've done it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna take me a long
saying,
time.
You know what I'm saying? I love being me. So, you know what I
And
mean?
I don't
can't
expect
be
nothing
nobody
less,
but
bro.
yourself.
Going
So,
back to that,
at the
I'm
end
with
of
my
the
bro,
day,
and,
yeah.
and that's why I love you, because
Hey.
you being you, Maj. You too, Kuba. Real shit. And if we ever going through
See, I
anything
got
and
the
we ever,
love all
you
in.
know, you don't see one of us or whatever the case may be, just understand we still putting on. This PTLLC, we ain't going nowhere on all levels, man.
Big
So let's
facts.
get money. Going back to that COVID that you was talking about, man. What's up? You got something on it?
Man, as of yesterday,
You got some stats.
I still haven't gotten the updates for today.
It's
But as
coming.
of yesterday,
For the day?
For,
Oh, they doing it daily. I haven't been
I
following
don't
like
think
that.
I don't know if it's daily or every few
Happen
days.
to the corona.
What happened to? That's how we should have started that segment. Maj always say, "Well, go ahead, Maj, you do
Niggas
it."
be forgetting, but like, nigga, I see you still come in with masks.
Yo, but
Facts.
look how much this climbed, right?
Facts.
It's
'Cause you know.
1,045 on the 23rd of October, and then just in one day,
Today's the
900.
26th, so.
So it went up almost 800 and something cases.
Now, what stat is that? Is that a global stat? Is that a national
This
stat? How
one
we coming?
This is in the United States, but this is for New Jersey.
For New Jersey.
This for New Jersey.
Bro, that's
Now,
a
if
high
I
number.
go-
Woo! Nah, hold up. That's
It's
Jersey.
crazy. That's just Jersey alone. Like for cases in it.
But you know what? It's gonna rise, cool, by now, because it's almost we getting
Yeah,
back
so
into
what you
flu
think we
season.
should
We
do,
getting back into flu season, so it's gonna get serious now.
You think that we
So-
should shut shit down or keep it pushing?
Yeah.
I'm saying,
Dama O said the guards like we see in the background. Shouts to the producer for
You know
Major
what it
Key
is,
Podcast.
people?
She's
People-
also on. My bad. I got to get this in on Latin Fusion every Wednesday from 8 to 9:30. You can catch the ride along on Rough Rider Radio. Download the Rough Rider Radio app right now. I don't care what you're doing. Just stop and download it. Listen to La Dama O. Follow on Instagram just like that, La Dama O. Let's get money. to the top. Go ahead, my bad.
I think it's more to do with the election now. So since all these all this stuff going on with the president and the debates and everything, they're hushing it down as much as they can.
So they
can focus more on that.
Hushing it
but
down.
people,
So they're not talking about it on the news as much.
as they used to.
But the numbers seem accurate. The numbers seem alarming. I'm gonna keep it G with you. We talking Jersey and we talking in the high thousands.
But total cases plus is 230,000. You know what I mean? They got 16,285 deaths. And this is like, it's crazy. The numbers, like, if you go total cases,
right,
worldwide, 42.9 million. Recovered, 28.9 million. And in deaths, 1.15 million.
What you think about that, Mach? What you think about that, Mach? Mach, those are some stats. Those are some real facts. Numbers don't lie, homie. What you think about that?
It's just deep.
It's deep.
Getting too comfortable.
Yeah, that's definitely too deep. This motherfucker's dying and it's wrong because, like you said, they doing it for the election shit. I actually watched.
What you think the election got to do with it though? Because you agree with that, Mach. I mean, what do you mean?
A lot to do with that shit.
How?
Because I watched. Because for instance, and I'm saying, nigga, Trump, if he become president, he gonna take the Obamacare. From me, Obamacare Act away.
Yeah, but I'm talking Corona and then presidency.
Nigga, that's part of it. Corona is a sickness. You know what I'm saying? They get sick. How the fuck are these motherfuckers supposed to pay for whatever they? So they gonna keep giving out funds. Hey, yo, hold on, but check it. Though,
I get it. You know what? I just got it. I get it. Real nigga shit. I get it.
But what they need is they don't want your focus on the virus. They want your focus on them right now.
Right.
Yeah, because they're not bringing it up on the news like that. It's not. I mean, I don't watch the TV like that. I don't watch the news like that. But
die just for a fucking new president or whatever the case. Or because of. Come on, my nigga. We should just make sure that we handle the situation first. Whatever goes.
I think like Dama always saying in the background, man, people getting too comfortable. People almost like they falling almost into the thought process of it's over, bro. Flu season is right around the corner. Because bring up some numbers. I mean, you don't got to do it now, but I'm just saying in general, bring up numbers. My bad for any other influenza, any other type of virus or anything. The numbers are still high. There's people dying off other stuff. It ain't just the regular flu, A or B, and then you got the smallpox. I mean, the bird flu, the all that other stuff, bro. The numbers are still generating throughout the year or throughout flu season. So
and the crazy stuff
it's gonna get worse.
It's gonna be hard to tell now because a majority of all those got the same symptoms.
Right. So it's like, do you got COVID or do you got the damn bird flu? Nigga, you gonna fly or you just gonna be stuck? Nigga, what the fuck? It's too much shit.
They're starting to close down. Like I had a tournament this weekend. My boy had a tournament up in New York this week, and they shut it down. One day shut down right away.
What, flag football?
Flag football, yeah.
You stay, this nigga stay on some like sports shit.
It's gonna start traveling. Like they're gonna start shutting down.
Absolutely, because there's people traveling. Look how he went up there.
Yeah,
he went up there to do the tournament. Now, if he would have brought COVID up there, mad niggas would have had that shit playing, breathing all in his face playing football. So that's how that shit spread, man. Y'all gotta be safe out there, man. Pay attention and notice what's happening. I know everybody feels like, oh damn, I'm Superman. Shit ain't gonna get me. I feel like that sometimes, but I'm safe. I got sanitized all over the place. I wear my mask when I'm in public. The people I keep around me, I know they haven't put themselves in that situation. Right, Mots? To be like, we around each other all the time. So I know I ain't dealing with that shit, bro. I'm not fucking with that shit.
You gotta look at it like you look at it on the streets. Oh, who's snitching? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know that nigga snitching.
Right.
He ain't gonna tell you he got the corona.
You gotta trust him. That's what you saying, Mots?
He ain't gonna tell you. He fucking around still be around you with the corona.
Fucked up. Acting like I've been had that cough. I've been had that cough. What are you talking about?
That
you ain't hear me last week?
That loud pack serious.
Yeah, right. Blame it on the weed.
Come on, my nigga. Like,
but you got to pay attention to.
It's crazy,
bro.
You
gotta just pay attention to what you're doing and keep yourself.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Basically, make yourself aware of everything.
And nigga ain't gonna come up to you and tell you, I got the corona.
And not turn the blind eye, you know what I mean?
Because you gotta be on point, man.
You gotta be on point.
We got families, we got kids, we got people that that they depend on us, and we gotta be around them. Stay safe. Major Key Podcast, episode 13. Homie, I told you wasn't playing, man. And not only episode 13, but PMG LLC is a company that's been around for a while now. We've been putting work in, man. That's what we do on all levels, man. I appreciate these guys, man. Like we was talking earlier as far as brotherhood. I appreciate y'all. Real rap, man. Y'all there for me when I really need y'all, and we work. We work heavy. That's what we do.
Before you close out, message to everybody. Remember, there's people out there that are asymptomatic, that don't show no symptoms. None of that. So you got to pay attention. You take this serious, man. Because I could be walking
right by you.
Who you talking to? I could be walking the streets right now next to you, and you don't even know I have it. All right. I done heard stories. I done seen people sick, and not knowing that they had it. They weren't around me, but they were around other people.
talking about the corona
that had
again.
Quarantine. Yeah, I'm back on that because that's something that we
It's
also
serious.
got to put out there. It is serious, trust me. People out there that had it,
They tell
and
him.
didn't know they had
tell
it,
him?
didn't show no
They
symptoms,
snitching.
no coughing, no nothing, but they're infecting other people
My
because
mama
they're
said they a bunch of
asymptomatic.
snitchers.
So do take this serious and do take care of your kids and yourself and
absolutely.
your family and your friends, man.
Big facts.
Think for everybody if you're not thinking for yourself.
Kuba's back in the building giving his points right before the show's over. We miss you. Real rap, because this is how it is. It's three of us. You know, this is how we started this platform, you know, and he was on a hiatus. He was on vacation climbing mountains and skate. He was probably skating down mountains and shit. Who knows? But we back. We did it, man. We appreciate everybody out there. Like I said earlier, hit the subscribe button right below. Hit the notification. You watching on YouTube. We appreciate everybody that supports us, man. It's PMG LLC to the top.
Should know it.
Let's get it. Let's
Yeah,
get it.
yeah.
PMG, LLC, get it.
Yeah, yeah.